Ward in the Bing Lounge. Zizi, there's some serious rhythm going on with your band. No kidding. I don't think there was anybody not moving here. That is so cool. Well, I wanted to congratulate you for the release of your debut album.
Thank you.
Till the Casket Drops just dropped last week, as they say. Exciting time, right? Or is it a little bit like, oh?
No, it's really exciting, actually. I think I was more nervous when my EP came out. When my album came out, it's really exciting. But I could have never imagined what it would actually feel like to get a record out there.
Well, how does it feel?
It feels good. Yeah. It was really great. I mean, I feel like a lot of people are connecting with it, and I see a lot of people kind of, that like it. So it feels great.
Well, I wanted to give a shout out to your parents because they arrived from where? Roseburg?
Yes, from Roseburg.
Yeah, big five-hour trip to the Bing Lounge. Very, very cool. They're going to be here for the shows, and then you're going to Eugene, which is kind of where you were still in high school when you started taking, as you call those, baby steps from Roseburg to Eugene, doing music on your own.
Yeah.
That's how passionate you were. I wanted to go back just a little bit, though, to Roseburg days. You must have had amazing parents because you have a lot of influences, influences that are kind of more grown up and from a different era, like, say, Etta James.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about how all that musical ambition started for you.
Well, my dad was always into music, and he always sang, and my mom and him loved the blues. So when I first got into it, I was kind of like, I don't know if anyone is really listening to this right now that's my age. But eventually, I just, listening to Muddy Waters and Big Mama Thornton and Robert Johnson, I don't know, I just felt something with that, that type of music, like the sincerity. Just, I connected with it.
Yeah, I was going to say that you make that connection, and here you are doing. In high school, everybody must have been looking at you saying, that girl's going somewhere,
Yeah, I think some people.
Had that feeling? Some people had that feeling.
Yeah.
So then you head for Eugene, and you do these shows by yourself. I mean, like a solo thing, right?
Well, Eugene, I would go and I would do. I started to write choruses for local rap artists. So I would go up there, and then we would open for all the big hip hop acts that would come through, Bone Thugs and Harmony and Mike Jones. So.
Yeah, so this is kind of where we can tell more of your influence. I like how you call this dirty shine, what you do. It's kind of a confluence of jazz and hip-hop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, dirty shine to me it kind of, I think that the music that I make is not, it's not very conventional. It's not, it's not what's popular or what was popular. I just kind of, at some point I just embraced what kind of artist I am and what sound feels good to me, and I didn't think about what that would, what other people would think about that. So that's where the term dirty shine comes from. It's just, shining dirty and being who you are, so.
And I wanted to also mention that you get your world is. Are you living in Los Angeles now? Is that where?
When I can.
When you can.
Yes.
You're on the road right now.
Yeah.
It's taking you everywhere on behalf of this record. Till the Casket Drops. And I wanted to mention that you did this collaboration too with a guy that we love, Fitz from Fitz and the Tantrums. Mm-hmm. How did that come about?
Well, I mean, I loved his music, and we wrote a song called "Save My Life" together up at his place one day in LA, and it was really stormy out, which was really cool. And we just, I think that we both have an appreciation for older music. He's really into Motown, and so I mean, it just clicked. And then we ended up going out on the road together too, and doing some tours together. So
it just feels like all these doors are opening up for you. A lot of work, but it's good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
And you are proof that passion, music, it can happen. Oregon girl. Right on. Maybe just a quick introduction of your band, and then we'll let you get back to the music.
We have Eric Walls over here on guitar. Stanley Randolph back here on the drums. And Shadarius Shields on the bass.
And it's Zizi Ward in the Bing Lounge.
Yes.